Whoa. Yes, good night to each and everyone. You know what I like? Wow. 8 p.m. on the dot. 9 p.m. Atlantic time. And I've already got 2, 3. Whoa, I love that. I love that, man. Hey, big up all the people that say black people never on time. See you there, you know. Yeah, man. I got to big up Lauren. I got to big up Tonya and Letitia for joining us all at the same time. You see the thing now, right? I had a gift for the first person, but all of you came on at once. So what do I do? Yeah, man. So all time, everyone locked in, locked on. Big up Lauren, Tonya, Letitia that just joined us. Thank you for joining us nice and early. Chanel, I say you good night, good night, good night, good night. Yes, man, and you're locked into the Big Bad Let's Talk radio and podcast show each and every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. Atlantic. Each and every Wednesday and Sunday, that is. Make sure you subscribe, share with your friends. Oh, no, Tonya said free tarts. That's a good idea, actually. Do you know what? I'm a man of my word, and I'm gonna hook someone up, or maybe a couple people. But don't forget, we have to get to 1,000 subscribers within a certain time frame for you guys to qualify for that big trip, man. You guys are playing around. You guys don't want to go nowhere. Who feels like going to Hawaii? Do you know what? Let me bring it up 1 second. Just to show you I'm not joking. I'm just waiting to get to 1,000, but you guys are playing around. You guys don't like to travel, I see. Well, guess what? That's on you. So yeah, man, as you're aware already, tonight's show is going to be about, let's talk. The levels. Where you're best at. Being single, a relationship, dating, a situationship, or marriage. So I hope we got some married individuals. Yeah, you're right, Letitia. You know, you really like to travel. I know that for a fact. So you got to keep it moving, man. You got to keep in this group, keep in this network, subscribe. Hold tight, so blessed. Thank you for joining us, Rain. I appreciate you. It's good to see you each and every time, man. We're coming to the end of the year, boy. What a year. How's your year been? Tell me, break down your year in a few words. Tell me your year in a few words. How was your year? The good, the bad, and the ugly. Mine was, at my age, I realized that you don't stop learning. I learned so much this year. I've learned so much. The good thing about it is coming to an end, and God's willing, we're going to see into a next year. We've got a fresh start for the new year. And I learned a lot. Whether it be good or bad, I learned a lot. Man, hold tight, Lauren. I hope next year, which will be very soon, will be a beautiful year for you. A beautiful, beautiful year, since you said it was what? Stressful? Next year is going to be better. Remember I said that, Lauren. Next year is going to be better. Yeah, big up Tonya. Amazing journey with learning along the way. Hold tight, Chanel's hectic, man. God bless. Next year is going to be better. Trust me. Just keep that faith. So blessed is glad the year. Yeah, man, a fresh start next week. What you guys doing for the new year, though? Like, let me know. What's really going on? What's really good for the new year next year? What you guys got planned? Anything nice? You're welcome. You're welcome. I just appreciate every day, whether it goes good or bad. I'm so glad that I can wake up every morning and smile and see a new day. Speak to all the ones that I really care and love. My children, my family, your friends, everyone. Ooh, Chris, roller coaster. But guess what, Chris? I know you personally, you're a good person. And you're going to get back up, and next year is going to be even better for you. Just believe that with intention. You're a good person. You'll be good. Thank you for your support, man. Big up everyone that supported me last year, man. I got to big you guys. You know what? Listen. You know what I realize? We tend sometimes not to thank people for the small things, whether it be a share, whether it be a kind word, a gesture, advice. we tend not to thank. We look at the negative and we tend to strive on negativity. But trust me, each and every one that's joined me right now here have supported me in some form or fashion. Some's just come, some's been there from day one. I appreciate all of you. Please, listen, let's plan something big for next year, man. Is there any Pisces inside? Any Pisces inside? I'm a Pisces. This is my Pisces, man. This is my Pisces. Something big's going down next year. Old tight Shanice, I know you're there, man. Big up yourself, big up the family. Big up all my Dominic and crew. Saka fit. Yeah, man. Where's all my VI massive? Where's all my VI massive? Where's all my VI crew? Show me a flag right now. Show me what you're representing. If you're representing the mainland, show me a flag right now. Yeah, man, you don't know Chrissy. Day one. Respect, man. Big up all the supporters out here. So we're going to dive into it. Let's talk. Radio, podcast, show. Because I'm a Pisces, Tanya, so you guys are going to have to hold back. Ota Elena, man, big up. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your support, man. Love you guys. Trust me. Hey, listen, throughout the talk, just let me know. Let's plan something for next year. Let's do a Let's Talk podcast overseas, man. I'll bring the mics out and we'll do, a travelogue or something. How does that sound, guys? I think that sounds good, man. Yeah. Come on, man. Let's plan the thing, man. If you're single, you're welcome. I don't know about the situation tip thing because that can be a bit sticky. But if you're married, you're welcome. If you're single, you're welcome. If you're with someone, please come, man. Let's plan something. Let's do something. It's time to start living. Trust me. People always say you only live once, but that's not true. Do you guys realize that? You only live once. That's false. Don't listen to that nonsense. You only die once. You know that, right? How much times can you die once? How much times you live? You lived yesterday, today, and hopefully tomorrow. So that's just 3 days out of the many years that you've been living. So let's celebrate life, man. You only die once. Let's talk. Let's talk, guys. Let's talk. Let's break down the benefits of each. Where should we start? Being single? Show me your hands if you're single, guys. Show me your hands if you're single. Just show me a signal. Show me something if you're single. And what's the benefits of being single? Can you do with yourself? Like, can you be by yourself? Hold tight, Tonya. Hold tight, the single crew. How is it? How is single life? Hold tight, Shanice. You're single. I see your hand. Hold tight, Elena. What? Everybody's single, man. Obey me, jinxing everyone here. Big up Salas Cleaning Services. Big up your chest, man. Hold tight. What a bunch of single. What's going on over here, man? Let me see what Tish is saying. Tish. Where you at? Oh, she didn't say nothing. Single and unavailable in this season. Single and unavailable. So what are you telling me, Tonya? If a cool, intelligent, smart, cool dude came your way, you're telling him straight up you're unavailable. You serious? Stop playing, man. Stop playing. Who else said they're single? Oh, Selassie saying less stress, less worries. That's very true, because if you're single at the end of the day, you ain't got a significant other to worry about. But then again, if you're in a relationship, should you be even worrying about the person you're with? So it's kind of, you shouldn't be worrying, because if you are in a relationship and you're worrying, something ain't right. Something not right, gal. Single, unavailable. Lauren, trying to better myself. So you bettering yourself, Lauren, does that mean being single makes you better, or do you want to be better before you get into a relationship? Yeah, what's break that one down for me, Lauren, please. Being single has its pros and cons, as we all know. So break it down to me. What's going on? Break it down to me. You guys are telling me, but you're not explaining to me. Old type Pixie Lyrics, checking in. Thank you. First time seeing you. Thank you for joining us on the All Big Bad Let's Talk Radio and Podcast show each and every Wednesday and Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Atlantic. So let's hear it. The pros and cons. I'll give mine first. Single, someone's already mentioned already. Celeste, she said, less worries. True. And I'm at a place where I want to accomplish my goals before getting back into anything. When you say anything, wouldn't you date someone? Wouldn't you hang out with someone, a guy that's cool or chilled? Or is it just a no? You're focused on yourself and yourself alone. Because there's some good inspirational people out there that can help you elevate and take you to that next level. Trust me, they're out there. They're out there. So let me tell you a bit about being single. It all depends, man. It all depends. If you just come out of a relationship, or after you've come out of a relationship, being single it can take time to get used to, especially and I would assume that for the most part, when you come out of a relationship, it's not a happy out. It's like something happened, you've been hurt, you've been broken, and you've out. So now, being out of it, you have to get used to being by yourself, the companionship, the hugs, the kisses, the and the cha-cha-cha, and you know what I'm talking about, all of that good stuff. The pillow talk is different. I've been there. It's a change. It's a big difference. Big difference. Yeah, so it's like you said, it's got its pros and its cons. However, I think I actually would like to say, I know being in a toxic relationship versus being single is definitely better. Being single and being happy and at peace with yourself is always better. Do you know why? You're free. You're free. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Ota Esther, big up on my St. Martin crew, locked on. Yeah, this is what I like. We're getting global, man. We're getting global, and I like that. So as I was saying, being single, I think all around it should be good once you know yourself, once you're comfortable within yourself, once you don't need that person or someone. I mean, I don't think having someone is a need. It's definitely a good thing once you got the right person, but I don't think it's a need. Needing to find yourself, be comfortable within yourself, loving yourself is more important, and you have to be at that stage first before you can get involved with anyone. Let's just make that clear, people. Love yourself, be comfortable within yourself, be able to stay at home, watch TV, talk to friends, and go to sleep happy before you get involved. Learn trust. Do not go into something because you was hurt and there's no trust. It would never work. It will never work. It will never work. Okay, guys? So just make sure before you get involved with someone, be at peace with yourself. Definitely helps. Being single can be nice because, I mean, you're going to end up dating and speaking to someone. Once you keep it 100 with that person and let them know your intentions, whether it be, we're just dating and whatever happens, but I don't want to be in nothing committed, and you make that clear, you are absolutely free. Once you've made it clear to that person, you don't have to answer to them. You can, with respect, cut them off if you see certain red flags. You can establish a trial period. That's the good thing about being single. But just remember, when you're single, you have to be happy and comfortable within yourself first. Okay? Lauren says, better before I enter a relationship mentally and physically. She wants to be better before she enters a relationship mentally and financially. Financially. Being single, you can basically do whatever you want, wherever you want, however you want, with respect. I'm going to add that on the end of everything, with respect. Because you can be single and a horrible person. You can still hurt feelings while being single. So always have that respect. As adults, we're supposed to be at that age and that time in our life where we show each other respect. And I've always said this, and don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect, I'm an angel. I've learned this along the way, and I've pretty much learned it quite late, guys. It's better to tell an ugly truth than a comforting lie. Seriously, it's much better. Women will respect you if you say what you really feel rather than what you think they want to hear. They will. Trust me. The young folks ain't going to feel that way. And then a lot of times people lie because they don't want to hurt you, but you're going to end up hurting the person once they find out the truth. Just be honest from the start. And Salah says, missing the companionship is a con. Also, starting over brand new while being at a certain age. Yeah, it can be rough. When you put all your all into a relationship, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, and it don't work. I mean, those risks you take when you're young, but when we're like, 30 plus, we don't want to be doing that. We don't want to be doing 10 years to break up and start over, guys. It's rough, but at the same time, if this is a disrespectful relationship, you got to do what you got to do, but try your best to pick up the early signs before doing all of that. Trust me, try your best. Don't go into a relationship insecure. It don't work. Gonna read some other comments. Antonia. I'm so used to being by myself for the full 2 years before I decided to try dating, the dating scene. Coming out of a long 17 years marriage will teach you a lot about yourself. Hold tight, Juanita, man. Big up Juanita. Miss Controversial. Yes, man. Thank you for joining us. You see, you get your own special applause. How about that, Juanita? And you say, I'm always against you. Come on. When you're single for a long time, it's even harder to get back into a relationship. People be touching your stuff, and in your refrigerator, the little stuff annoys you. You're just, oh gosh, sorry. You sound miserable, man. Why are you worrying about touching your stuff? When you are in a relationship, you become one. It's supposed to be so wait, hold on. Who agrees with that's why I attack you. She says when you're in a relationship, your partner be going in your refrigerator and touching your stuff. Listen, my woman, my everything, she can go in my fridge. My fridge is her fridge. Her fridge is my fridge. You can touch whatever the hell you want because you is my woman. But you see, Juanita now, we together, but you can't go in my fridge and feed yourself. You have to go hungry. Right, Juanita? Well, it's rough out here. And you're not even a Gemini. Sorry, Gemini. She's not even a Gemini. I remember from last week. Oh my gosh. Antonia agrees. Do you know what? I realized them two keep agreeing. We can just, guys, if you're here, if you're a regular, if you're a member of the podcast, right? Keep watching. You're going to learn from the people here. You're going to learn. You might even find your significant other right here. Look out for the similarities. I've already realized Tonya and Juanita, they're going to be a little gang. Trust me. Dating is important and we all have to learn to do that. Right. So definitely worth dating before getting into a relationship. Definitely worth it. Try it out, man. So you can see the red flags before committing. Do you know this thing called red flags though, Esther? We create red flags because at the end of the day, the choice we make is what raises a red flag. Some people say they won't date a guy with more than 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 children. I wouldn't consider that guy to be a red flag. I think a question should be established and then you go from there because people don't stay the same. If I've got a 20-year-old, 17, 18, 16, 15-year-old, that means I had my kids between 15 and 20 years old. Do you think I'll be the same guy I was 20 years ago? And even 20 years ago, might not be a bad guy anyway. So I think we need to stop passing judgment. There's some awesome people out there. And even if you find it's a red flag, someone with whatever kids or whatever female, check how they deal with their kids. Check the relationship with their children. So sometimes, yes, there's automatic red flags that you have to address, but don't judge people just based on one thing, especially grown adults, because adults should have learned from experience. I mean, the younger ones in their late teens, early to mid 20s, still learning. But trust me, there's some mature 20-year-olds going into their 30s as well. So don't be too hard. Don't be too hard. Yes, really. Okay, I'm sorry. If you guys said dating, I apologize. I apologize. Yeah, I think that's what she means as well. Being so single so long. What is a long time to be single though? And how long do you think you should give it a break before you actually go into another relationship? Because I'm going to be real with you guys. Usually after a breakup, if you get into a relationship with 1, 2, 3 months, it's more than likely a rebound or, you're going off your heart and not with. You might meet someone that's awesome and nice, but you don't get over someone after a month, 2 or 3. And if you do, that means you had left them mentally way before that. So before you go straight into another relationship, guys, just take time. Take time to travel, man. Enjoy yourself, man. See who's going to take you out. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, it works both ways. If a woman's looking after you, look after her. If you're looking after her, she's supposed to look after you. It works both ways. I mean, society and tradition is that, you know, the man takes the woman out, the man this, the man that. But there's nothing wrong with a female, you know, treating a guy. That's worth it. Has to be worth it, though. Has to be worth it. Hold tight, she, man. Big up yourself. Thank you for joining us once again. Who is just Nita? Her name's Juanita. She just messed up your name. Oh, type. Okay, yeah. Yeah, sometimes people grew, and for the most part, people do grow. Oh, look at this now. A little zodiac battle. Esther saying, Aries don't do that. We show love, she's saying it in Spanish, compasión and commitment. What is mine is yours, and what is yours is mine. Yes. Yes, Esther. Yes, Esther. Esther. Remember, where did I meet you? It was in it was like 2015 or something, right? In St. Martin. I was shopping for electronics. I love electronics. And she assisted me, and we just been cool ever since, man. Big up, Esther. You done know. There isn't a time limit. It depends on how long it takes you to get your mind right and heart right. Nah, man, I don't agree with that, because if me and my woman's been together for 8 years and then a month later she's completely healed and moved on, then something was going on before that. I mean, I don't care what you say, Elena. Something had to be going down before that. That's how I feel. Who agrees with me there? Unless, again, you was mentally gone or had someone in the background, because it happens. Let's be real, it happens. So Lassa said she's been single 9 months out of you've been single 9 months out of a 6-year relationship that left me numb. Let's talk about a female being numb after coming out of a relationship. Talk, bring it up, let's go. Let's talk about it. Like, does that make you bitter towards men when someone's hurt you and done you wrong? Like, does it automatically make you bitter to all men? I've seen it, you know. Like, there's a song, I can't remember who sings it. I'm not to blame for the pain that was caused by previous catch. Music Soul Child. Don't blame me for the pain caused by your previous. It's not fair. So again, it goes back to get healed first. There are some great people out there that have good intentions, but before you indulge yourself and give yourself up to someone or hand your heart over, heal yourself. Date. It's okay with meeting 1, 2, 3 people. I'm not saying sleep with them, but it's okay to meet different people. And you need to stop looking at solely like physical appearance. And I mean, the mental means a lot, you know. The mind, the mental connection is everything. I ain't gonna lie, my younger days, it was the physical thing. But listen, if you can stimulate my mind and talk to me a certain way, that's it for me. We good. We gonna be good. I'm gonna make sure of that. So you guys agree with Elena? She's saying there shouldn't be no time limit. Guys, try and keep your your messages, I wouldn't say short, but break it up. It makes it easier to read. So like maybe sentences will help. I'm not as fast as you guys, as you can see already. Never bring your past into the new, but when you tell them how you were treated and they repeat it, that's a common thing that happens. That's true. Somewhat. somewhat. Inexperienced people. I always learn. I always do better. Like always, I learn from previous, and I always do better. I don't even feel guilty about if it doesn't work out, because I know I've always done better in the new relationships. And that's what it's about in life in general, progressing and doing better. And I agree, never bring your past relationship into the new. It's hard, you know. It's hard. But I would say instead of bringing it, just observe. And like I mentioned before, give 95%. Don't give 50 because you're saving the other 50 for disappointment. It won't work if you're giving 50%. It doesn't. She, what are you doing? Some rebound relationships help you heal faster. She, I'm gonna start calling you he. What are you talking about? Some rebound relationships help you heal faster. It don't. Seriously, it don't. I'm not a professional or anything, but it really don't. It gives you an illusion. It creates this image that you think you're healing, but it doesn't. It distracts you. That's what it does. It distracts you. Temporarily. It distracts you. It's temporary though. I mean, I'm not right. I'm not wrong. Everyone's entitled to their own thoughts and opinion, but that's something I think you definitely can end up hurting yourself or the other person. A rebound means someone will get hurt. Supposing you're rebounding on someone that really likes you, really cares about you, and really has you at their best interest. But they're a rebound. So you're in it for the moment. They're going to end up hurt. You see the key word, cuz? Otai Tasha, thank you for joining us. The key word that you said, presently dealing with. The present means now. Remember, after the now, what happens? What happens after it? It's a temporary thing. I really honestly think you need to be comfortable and happy within yourself before you I don't know if you can control your emotions, but rebounds, I don't think they're good, honestly. But sometimes you get into a rebound without realizing. Real talk. Some relationship makes you worse. It does. It can make you a toxic person. Rebounds. How much rebounds do you have to go through before you catch yourself? Because even after a rebound, you still need to heal. Because a rebound definitely don't make you a person that's healed. You definitely have to heal after a rebound. So, I mean, it happens. You have to be upfront with your intention. That way, the other person don't get the wrong idea about the relationship. And I agree with that. I agree with you. Tasha, I agree with you. I agree with you. I mean, I've been in situations where I was the rebound. It weren't that I wasn't good to the person, I wasn't fun, or they didn't like me. It's just that they wasn't over the previous. And you can't get mad or upset if they came out of a 5-6 year relationship and they've known you for a month or two, and then after 2 or 3 months they've decided, nah, I don't want this. You can't meet up to that 6 years or 5-6 years. You're 2-3 months. You understand what I'm saying? You can't. You cannot. But you have to understand it. There's definitely red flags, and that's where conversation happens. Let me tell you a red flag, an indirect red flag. If the person's continuously talking about their ex, when I say it's okay to talk about it, mention it. If it's continuous, bringing it up. If they're very bitter towards their ex, those are red flags. Straight up. I hope you're reading the comments. Juanita, Tasha, everyone, read the comments because people's answering you guys. And then we're going to go on to, so we've established about being single, and then we're going to talk about dating. So for those of you that's just joined us, you're on the Let's Talk Radio and Podcast show each and every Wednesday and Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Atlantic time. I'd like to take this time out to thank you guys for joining us. Please like, subscribe, and share. Once we get to 1,000, depending on the timing, guys. You guys, oh yeah, I was supposed to bring it out. I'm treating one, maybe two people to, something nice, something special. So try, like, share. And I mean special as in a big trip. We're talking like Hawaii. We're talking about, I almost said Atlanta. We're talking about Aruba. Jeez, I can't text and talk. I'm talking about Aruba. I'm going to bring out the potential places that you guys can potentially go. Let's look here. But we need to get to 1,000 before I can even get anywhere close to doing the raffle. Okay, look, here it is. Where would you rather go, guys? Let's have a little vote here. Bahamas. Who would like to go to the Bahamas? We've got in the Caribbean, we've got Aruba, we've got St. Martin. We've got DR, which is Dominican Republic, Puerto Plata, or Santo Domingo. Mexico, I can't pronounce that, but Cancun's one, and Mazatlan. And then we have all the Hawaiian Islands. All of them. So basically, the raffle that I'm going to do is going to be for one of those. And depending on how I feel, I might let you guys decide. And it's for four, but two's going to win. Because me have to go. But it's for two. It should be nice. And if you don't want to go to the Caribbean, you also have very many options for villas within the mainland. So I won't even go into that. But yeah. All right, look at the love. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday, Juanita. Just give one to you. Sure, no problem. So let's go back into dating now. Let's take it forward to dating, guys. Dating. What is dating? Can you date multiple people, 2 or 3 people at a time? If you're dating more than one person, can it be an honest dating session with more than one? Let me hear something. Let me hear what you guys feel, what you guys think. We're on dating. So we just spoke about being single, and we have identified single, heal before you get into something else, build up your trust, love yourself before you even start to date. And then from single, it goes into dating. Dating. I hope I get all this love Juanita's again when it's my birthday. So I'm just going to throw it out there. March 8th is my birthday, okay? I hope to get all this love when my birthday hits, okay? Where's Shan? You've been very quiet today. Where are you at? Where are you? And Esther saying DR, Santo Domingo, or Mexico, Cancun. Tonya saying Santo Domingo or Hawaii. I wouldn't mind Hawaii, but I'm not feeling a long flight and being isolated in the middle of nowhere with volcanoes and hurricanes. That's a bit too much for me. Alina said, yes, you can date more than one person. However, that doesn't mean you sleep with all. 100% agree. I don't think it's bad if you're single that you can date multiple people. What's happening, Trevor? First time. Everyone that joins me for the very first time. Round of applause. Thank you. Thank you, Trevor, for joining us. You're the real baller. And we're not talking about ballers in paper making that money. We used to play soccer. I like to call it football, but in America it's called soccer. Me and Trevor, he just joined. We used to play soccer when I first moved to the Virgin Islands before I put on all this weight. And I used to tear it up. I was bad. Don't look at me now and think, what? You short, man? What are you doing? So I was sick. I was a baller. Let alone when I was in my teens, no one could have touched me, man. Yeah, so big up Trevor that joined us, and we're talking about relationships, being single, situation, dating, marriage, and right now we've moved on from being single to dating. Is it? And women, how would you feel if a guy says, you know, I'm dating, not just you, I'm getting to know people to decide what I want for the long run? What do you think? Before I say what I think, you let me know what you think. Respect, Trev, respect, man. Oh gosh, that came out on the mic. Sorry, guys. I don't date, but isn't dating about getting to know multiple people to find the one? I could be wrong. It's a serious question. So if you don't date, what do you do? Do you stay single and then go straight to seeing one person and then decide if you want to take it to another level? What does dating include? Tell me ideal dates. Like, what's the levels of dating? When you're single, that's it. But when you're dating, there's different levels within dating. What do you guys think? What do you think the boundaries should be within the dating realm? What are the boundaries? How far do you go? How much do you hold back? What do you offer? What do you receive when it comes to dating? Juanita says she does not like the thought of being an option. Okay, you don't like the thought. Does that mean, what does that mean then? I mean, it's not a bad comment. It's not a bad thing. And it depends on the person, actually. Because like you said, I think your feelings is very valid. So I'm thinking that it'd be more like, okay, I've met you. I'm getting to know you. But within 2 or 3 months, you feel that I'm focusing on just me and you. Within a couple months, you should know whether you want to proceed to take it to another level or not. Now tell me, since you answered the question, Juanita, within those 3 months, like how is it? How is the ideal dating within? What's the limits? What's the boundaries? I can give you one. No, let me let you guys talk. If there's multiple choices, just choose her or just choose one. Listen, Esther, it's because you're a water sign. I feel you and I agree with you. She said she's been in one and she had to accept, just had to respect that he was honest in the beginning. Because once he's honest, he's giving you an option. He's not leaving you in limbo thinking or wondering. He's giving you the ultimate option. And again, guys, the long comments I won't be able to get into, okay? I'll read pieces of it. Some people are not honest with their intentions up front. But guess what? If you're dating multiple people, I will be dating too. And that's fair. You can't have your cake and eat it at the same time. That is absolutely fair. That's absolutely fair. And Trevor, I'm so glad to have a male. It's so glad to have a male online. And thank you for participating, Trev. Appreciate you, bro. Facts. Bro, where are you, Trevor, by the way? You know I'm in Central Florida. Where you at? I think you're up here somewhere. We got to link up, bro. Facts, bro. Depends on the situation, baller. Yeah, man. Depends on the situation. Within 3 months, we go together. Go where? Break it down with adults. Go where? Go where? That's like you, Juanita. Within 3 months, where do you go? Within the dating, within the first 3 months, what's the limits and boundaries? How far do you go? See, I don't know. Maybe I don't understand what we go together means. Esther agrees. I don't want to be an option either, but we just got to respect the honesty. That's fair though, Esther. That's really fair. Natasha, for that advice. Thank you for the advice. You lie, Trevor. Bro, sorry. Trevor, you're down the road from me. Listen, inbox me your number. You're down the road. We got to go to the gym. We got to go play football again. You're around the corner from me, Trev. Literally around. Trevor, you're coming on my next show. How about that? How about that, Trev? What are you saying? Next show you're in. Finally. Jeez. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Juanita. Oh gosh, man. She said within the next 3 months, he's my whole man. After 3 months, like we're spinning wheels at that point. So you're saying within 3 months, that's your man. That has to be a mutual agreement. And some people, that it's instant. Boom. It's instant. For some, within 3 months, it's like instant. And then some, you're still getting to know each other, and that's fine, guys. It's better not to rush. But if instead of looking for fault or looking for something wrong, just try it out. You never know. That might have been the best decision you ever made. The best, literally the best. My boundaries is just respect the situation we have to be. We have to be on the same page. They say a man instantly knows if a woman is the one he sees himself with forever. Is that true in your opinion? So you're asking me. Instantly, no. Impossible. Instantly. That's not been my experience. Not instantly. Everyone I've taken it to the next level with, I've intended for it to be forever. And sometimes along the line, it's just like you see, nah, this ain't going to work. But you still try. Not instantly, but when you meet that person, you will know. And like I said, it might not be instantly, but you'll definitely know. And I say that, with a smile on my face, because you just know. It's going to be amazing when you meet that person. You guys are just going to click and it's going to be like, what? And there's sometimes, it's the right person and the wrong timing too. Have you guys ever met someone that's just like, wow. And you look back and you're like, me and this person could have been awesome, but wrong timing, bad timing. But Tanya, she was asking, I think, a male's opinion. You're not a man, are you, Tanya? Oh, you're not, right? They say a man. Yeah, she was asking a man that. So, yeah, Tanya, just be mindful of the comments and who's asking the questions. Oh, you're not a man, right, Tanya? Is it Tony or Tanya? Just how women are sometimes afraid to take that next step. I find men are as much more afraid. Do you know what? I've learned something about Esther. I've known her for so many years. We've been cool, like it's going to be about 7-8 years. And I've learned so much. I didn't realize how fair you are. It's not that I didn't think you was unfair, but it just seems you're very level and you consider both sides of the spectrum, which is really nice. Very nice. Yeah, I like that. I like you. And I wish most of us all of us actually can adopt that neutralism where we put ourselves in the middle and don't lean to the left or to the right, okay? So that's good, man. That's very mature. But at the same time, you have to be strong to be able to see both sides. But yeah, Esther, feeling it, man. Some people be in relationships with one person for years, and sometimes they don't really like each other. Some stay because they are used to that person for financial stability. Some don't want to be. Oh gosh, you took the words out of my mouth. I know a couple people right now that's with their significant other because they don't want to be alone and they're not happy. At my age, I'm looking for happiness and peace. If I'm not happy, I'm sorry. Yes, we might have wasted 3-6 months, but I'm not sticking around if I'm not happy. If I don't have that peace, I'm not sticking around. Why should I? No. Been there, done that. Not happening again, mate. Not happening. Yeah. When you've been through so much, you learn a lesson. And that's right. That's right. You have to go for it. So don't beat yourself up if things don't work. Just do better the next time round and make better decisions and better choices. So dating's a good thing. It's a healthy thing to date. You know, don't isolate yourself. Don't keep your eggs in one basket. Well, I just had the right old Englishman just there, didn't I? I proper sounded like an Englishman. Wow, where did it come from? Anyways, yeah, don't keep your bags in one basket. Don't do it. It's healthy, and don't worry about what other people have to say, man. We're on the same page. Peace is everything. Peace is key, man. Peace is definitely peace and happiness. I think they go together. So the majority decision. Do we agree that it's okay once you've respectfully told the other person that it's okay to date multiple people? Do we agree on that? Do we agree on that, guys? Is it okay to date multiple? So, you guys haven't told me the boundaries within dating. 2-3 months. What's the boundaries? Juanita, man, I leave so fast. I will vocalize it a few times, but I will not wait for... And you know what? Sometimes when you date someone, you know you can end up being good friends. Like, you can just end up being good friends. So don't always think that dating has to, materialize into a relationship or something for life, as in being together. You can make dating sites, you can meet friends as well. You can meet people and become good friends. It doesn't have to be anything more. Is there healthy situationships out there? You heard that question Shanice just asked, and I've put it in somewhat order. It goes from being single to dating. A date can turn into a situationship where there's feelings, confusing feelings, and some toxic traits. It can turn into a situation, or it can actually go from a relationship to a situationship. But the question from Shanice was, are there any healthy situationships? You guys let me know. Are there any healthy situationships? Big up my twin, man. Old tight love. Just joined in. Big up, man. Thank you for joining us. Late, but better late than never. Or rather the friendship first, period. I don't think situationships are... What are situationships first? What are situationships? Yeah, I don't think there's, to be honest with you, healthy situationships. Unless you know something we don't know, Shan. What's a healthy situationship? Nah. The two don't go, in my opinion. And I think most people agree, except Salas. Okay. Most definitely. I've made good friends. Oh, and dating. Okay, yeah. I thought you was talking about healthy situationships. So, based on the comment, Shanice, I think your question has been answered. For the most part, everyone's saying they don't think there can be a healthy situationship. Are situationships valid? Is the situationship the new term for like taking a break to seeing what you want? Like, you've been dating someone, it was good, and now you're indecisive on what you want to do. There's a little bit of arguments. Don't get twisted. Whatever the status is, apart from being single, like I said, single could be awesome. When you're dating, it can bring arguments. It can bring disagreements. When you're in a relationship, definitely disagreements and arguments. And situationships, same thing. So again, where does the situationship fall in the timeline? Could it be that, it's a break, or, I love you and whatever, but right now things are a bit rough and I'm not ready to move on, but I don't want to let go? That seems toxic, right? But that's a situationship for real. Situationships are too confusing. But people have them and they're happy to say it. I'm not with him, I'm not with her, but that's who I'm going by after the club. Where you going? Oh, I'm going to check plug. Man, he told me to come around, man. I'm going to see. And then you have that good night and you go home and then it's a phone call and maybe a little argument. Yeah, that's not healthy. I think we're too grown for that now. So let's scratch out the situationship. So let's go into relationships, guys. Very, very valid, very important. Very valid and very important. I'm going to take this time out to big up everyone. If you've just locked in, locked on, it's the Let's Talk radio and podcast show each and every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Atlantic time. Sunday and Wednesday. We'll be having topics every week. The next topic, you guys get to decide, okay? Which will be on Sunday. And we've been talking about being single, dating, situationship, relationship, and marriage. And we're on to relationships, guys. We're on to relationships. Why are you holding on to what? You have to decide that. I'm sure you've been in a situation where you've held on. I have. Why are we holding on? Yeah, we've all been there. Why are we holding on? Only you would know that answer. Eventually, someone in the situationship will start feeling love and it will cause conflicts. I agree and don't agree. Attach a reason being some relationships, I think most relationships turn into situationships. I don't think dating turns into a situationship. It's usually a relationship and it can turn into a situationship. Because the feelings are already there and you're indecisive of what to let go, what to keep going. So, I disagree with the timeline there. It's easier said than done, just to let it go. It's very easier said than done. But relationships, guys, we're onto relationships. Tell me some of the benefits of what's good about being in a relationship. You've got companionship, you've got someone. Do you know what? I was listening to something recently and I think the person you're with should be like your best friend. Can you imagine being in a relationship that's your best friend? The person you are with is your best friend. And we don't look at it like that. We oversee that friendship, the friend part of the ship. We don't look at that. The friend part of the ship. A relationship should be like your best friend. I think if everyone looked at their relationship or built their relationship based on friendship, I think it'll be awesome. And maybe they should change the wording, like, friendship is what's the new relationship. Because imagine being able to talk about anything, laugh about everything, hang out, just like a best friend. Who's more important, guys? The person you're in a relationship with or your best friend? Who is more significant in your own opinion? She added a little Dominican on with a we. Worst thing is to hold on in hopes of change. We. Relationship should be your soft place to land in everything. It should make you excited, happy, peaceful, inspired, encouraged. I like that. And I can agree with that. Yeah, man. I think, guys, you know what? And this is so good. This is what I love about this because I'm actually learning. And the more I speak on things and I surprise myself each and every time, some of the things that I'm saying, I'm like, well, do it kind of thing. You have to be intentional when you're doing stuff. So if you look at that person that you're feeling or, as a best friend, I think it can go far. Because you don't hurt your friends, your best friend. If you stop what you're doing, that might be important to do it for that person, like your best friend. Imagine doing the same for the person you're with in your relationship. But then you have to compromise as well. Like, I talk to my good friends about cars. Can you imagine having your woman, if you're a guy, talking about cars? Like, you have to learn the other person's hobbies. You have to learn what they love and like because now you're together. It's not just you. And vice versa. The guy has to learn, like, the woman. If the woman likes a particular hairstyle, or after her hair's due to come out, say braids, I think it'll be create a bigger bond if you you help your lady take out her braids. You sit down, watch TV, and you're helping her. That's friendship right there. That's beautiful to me. Imagine you sitting down watching Home Alone. Who likes Home Alone? Who loves Home Alone? Home Alone would never ever die. I don't care what no one says. If you say Home Alone's whack, I'm gonna ban you from the show. No, I won't do that. But can you imagine sitting down, helping your lady take out her braids? Would you guys say that's feminine? Nah, but you're talking, or you're cooking together, doing stuff together. I think that's cool. How would you feel, ladies, if your man, you're taking out your braids and your man come and said, "Hey, baby, let me help you"? Is that a nice feeling? That's intimacy without being intimate, I think. Yep, Salas, your best friend and your motivator. That's how your relationship should be. Oh, and congratulations, Salas, man. Look, guys, hey, Salas, don't feel no way to big up yourself. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, she's recently just become a realtor, and I'm so proud because I know what you went through. So I'm going to take this time up to big you up on your new accomplishment. Everyone, guys, please take the time out to big up Salaz. I think she's become a realtor. She's been working in it for a while, and I'm so proud and happy for you. And this is what we need to do as people. We need to encourage each other, big each other up, take her information. Feel free to share it as well, Salas, and let people know what you're about and help where you can. You know what I mean? So big up, Salaz, on your new achievement. And anyone else that's achieved something, big shout out to you. Keep pushing, man. And this is a great way to end your year, by the way. A great way to end your year. Great way. Look at the love you're getting. And this is what I like. This is what I really like. Love and unity. Life is too short. And as I said earlier, guys, you only die once, so live every day. So big up, Salaz, on your achievement. Anyone else that's achieved anything, big up, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep pushing. Don't give up. Surround yourself by positive people and like-minded people that's going to push you in the right direction. I mean, at the end of the day, you have a choice of, who you want to be within your circle and who you don't. Okay, so big up everyone that's trying. And the best thing you can do is keep pushing. Keep pushing. When people tell you can't do this, you can't, prove them different, man. Prove them and just smile in their face. Don't even brag about it. Just be like, yo, how can I help? I've got my degree now. I'm doing what I'm doing. I've got whatever qualifications. Remain humble. But I love to see my people doing things, man. Hey, hold tight, Dawn. Thank you for joining. Hold tight, Tanya, man. Good people, good people. Hold tight, Tanya. It's nice to see all you guys here. So we're talking about relationships here. Your relationship should be based on friendship. You guys should be like best friends. I think it would be awesome if you guys look at a relationship as, being a best friend, being your best friend. Look at them as your best friend. And I think if we look at that and tell them, I love you like a best friend, I think it'll be more meaningful. I really do. And who agrees with me there? You can't relate the two. A best friend and significant other are two different relationships. It is. But can't you love the person you're with like a best friend? Like, your best friend means a lot. Your relationship means a lot. And I think they should share the same attributes. Love, care, attention, time. It's just different. You're not getting physically intimate with your best friend, and that's one of the main differences. But I don't know if you guys agree, but I definitely feel that your relationship should be somewhat like a best friend. That's the best feeling ever. Even when he decides to help you make your wig tighter because he's seeing you struggling, trying. Do you know what I've learned with women? It's the small things. It's the little things. As men, we tend to, we oversee the small things, and we need to start looking at the small things, because women really do appreciate the smaller things. And someone told me, like, if you can't afford it, don't expect someone else to get it for you. Live within your means. You guys will be on the same page when you do that. But for the most part, it's the small things that really do count, guys. Stop overlooking and looking, and if a woman if she don't appreciate the small things, then, think about the relationship, the direction that it's going. Big up Sherian who joined us. Hold tight, Lavi. Not everyone can be as vulnerable with their mate as their best friend, but it should be that way. So to conclude on relationships, what we say, what's the conclusion on relationships? It's good, it's bad. It has its ups and downs. When you get into a relationship with someone, you're going to learn if it's going to go to the next level, which is marriage. Marriage. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%, Shanice. Your man should be your best friend. He should be your best friend. I agree with that. And vice versa. Trust me, my woman, my best friend. You crazy? You have to make them your best friend. You have to. It makes sense. Relationships are good. And you know what? You can't get to marriage without being in a relationship. So they're valid. It's valid. So you can't avoid a relationship. You cannot avoid it if you want to get to marriage. Who feels that marriage is still valid? Who wants to get married? Just before we go into speaking about marriage, guys, and we've gone over the hour mark, but I'll push on for another 10 minutes or so. Who agrees or feels that marriage is still valid? Does anyone want... Who's married, first of all? Who's married? Quick, fast. Who's married? Just show me a hand. If you're not married, just show me a thumbs down. And then let me know. It's still valid. Marriage is still valid. You was. Okay, so you're not. You see, that's the scary part. When you hear someone was married and they're not. You know what I mean? Because they went through the whole process that we spoke about, being single, dating, a situationship, relationship, marriage, then divorce. So really and truly, should have I had divorce at the end? Guys, Juanita was. You see this? So two people was married and it didn't work. So is married valid still? We've got another one. Tasha was. That's 3 people out of the 16 that are currently online. 3 people that was married. Was is past tense, meaning they're not. What happened? I know what everyone's gonna say. I've seen you guys are all females. Oh, it didn't work out. Oh, he did this, he done that. Like, so is marriage still valid? It's very beautiful with the right person. But guess what? I always say this to people. Stop talking about when the right person comes along. Oh, this is the right person. Because the person you were married was the right person at the time when you chose that person. So is there such thing as a right person? Because when you guys were together, they were right. Dawn was. Another was. Are you scaring me, man? Was. I'm seeing a lot of was. Marriage is a beautiful thing and will always be. I forgot what I said, Juanita. Tonya, I forgot what I said. What did I say? Oh, I said, yeah, all of you guys are going to say that he did something wrong and blah, blah, blah. So, whose fault was it? Sorry, why the marriage broke up? For those of you who were married. Chris says, marriage is a beautiful thing when 2 people are committed. What makes people fall out of it? Why do people get divorced though? Is it always cheating? Is that the main reason? Dawn says, she was just too young. Okay, would you get married again, Dawn? Would you remarry? Would you get married again? He cheated and kept cheating. Why though? Would you say he cheated for no reason? Was you the ideal woman? And I'm not saying this to say that his cheating was valid. No one should cheat. Before you think of cheating, keep it moving, break up, talk about it or something, but don't cheat. But I'm saying why? Are you going to tell me, oh, it's just he was greedy or he just couldn't, I was the best woman ever and blah, 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 blah. Mine was serious in infidelity. I need my glasses. We both got married way too young. Okay, that's fair, Tonya. You both got married too young, so it's a premature marriage. Oh gosh, look at these two. Tonya, you are me and I am you, Lord of mercy. Jesus. Right, okay. I'm seeing what you're saying. I must have been something because I begged for years to come back. I must have been something because I try and get me back in English on that one, Juanita. When they get bored, see, that's important. In relationships, you got to keep things spicy, do things different, and don't feel no way to play games like, as in like, you know, little games you used to play when you was younger, hide and seek and that. It's fun. Have fun, man. Have fun with your relationship, as big as old or as young as you are. Have fun with it. Play truth or dare with your partner. Do something, like, you know what I mean? Do something. Go to the park, go for walks, look at the sky, do stuff. Just keep it busy. Just keep doing new stuff. Keep doing stuff. Keep doing stuff. Keep doing stuff. You know what I mean? Don't get comfortable and think that everything's going to remain the same, and people get bored and you're allowed to get bored, but don't get up and get distracted. That's where people cheat. They get distracted. Some people got married at an early age and outgrew the marriage. Yeah, I heard that yesterday actually. My aunt was saying people outgrow each other. We're still married but separated, but we let each mostly everyone business because, oh gosh, we started as friends. Okay. That's why I spice things up all the time. Hey guys, it looks like Esther's written the book, so I think you guys should get in contact with Esther because she just seems like she's just got it down packed. D, C, my still tried to come back. We did everything together. D, C, my... Guys, take time when you're writing, please. Seriously. Embarrassing yourself. All of you. Or every single one of you. Embarrassing. Juanita, easier said than done. Okay. I miss the married life, but decisions had to be made. What do you miss about being married? I've never been married, so it's just interesting to me. What do you miss about being married? What do you guys miss about being married? What's the difference between being in a long-term committed relationship and being married? What's the difference? Apart from the title, what's the difference? All right, a couple minutes and we're going to wrap up, guys. And while you're thinking about that, Christmas Eve will be the next show. And we want this show to be explosive. So throw out what we should talk about on Christmas Eve, which is on Sunday. If anyone is interested in being a co-host, let me know also. But let me know what you're interested in discussing on Christmas Eve. And I guess we'll make a choice. We'll decide together. Oh, I respect that. Tasha, appreciate you, man. She's actually out in the mall trying to listen and respond, young man. You good, man, cuz. You know I love you, man. You good. How come you invite me out? Cuz. Yeah, so, yeah, in the meantime, between time, guys, get your thinking caps on. Sunday is going to be, God's willing, the last show, I believe, of the year, is it? Or, no, it's not. Because then we got Wednesday and the following Sunday. Okay, so it's the last show before Christmas, which is Christmas Eve. If you guys have something you would like to speak about in particular, just put it in the comment box, and we can go from there. Power of marriage is generational security once it lasts. You forgot to put that part. It's supposed to be. Oh, okay. Oh, the kids want to go dinner with me. Yeah, tell the cousins, let's go, man. When? I was speaking to one of your daughters, cuz I'm not sure which one, but I can't remember the name. But yeah, she's cool, man. Cool people. So we gotta hang out. Yeah, so I'm gonna read this poem about marriage. We take it low. All right, so here's a poem. Here we go, guys, before we close out. Marriage. A marriage works on give and take, and learning how to share, always thinking of your loved one and to show how much you care, to trust each other always and forgive when there's a need, to say how much you love them is a wonderful thing indeed. Your love upon your wedding day will grow throughout your life and build upon that moment when you became husband and wife. Beautiful. This is what makes me want to get married. Beautiful. That was nice. That was really nice, guys. So there you go. Tonight's topic was let's talk being single, dating, situationship, relationship, and marriage. We've learned a lot here, guys, and thank you for joining us. Hope to see you back again Christmas Eve. That's the 24th on Sunday right here, 8 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Atlantic time. Again, I appreciate every single one of you guys. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to leave it open for about a couple minutes so that you guys can leave a topic that we can speak about on Sunday. Let's make it explosive. And guys, share. Please share. Let's get up to 1,000 so we can get this trip going. Is there a difference? We've got one topic out there. Is there a difference between a man cheating and a woman cheating? Why does she want to grill me? Why does Cuz want to grill me? All right, so Shanice has given a topic. Is there a difference between cheating, a man cheating versus a woman cheating? I don't know if cheating's cheating, I think. That's one topic, guys. Throw the topics out, please. Hey Tash, did you get your daughter to log onto the podcast so she can see what's really going on? Tell her she should come down and do a show with me. And you, well, yeah, do a mother and daughter show, man. And I can be the host. I can grill you guys. Come down. Let's do it. All right, guys. So I'm going to give you another poem. And this one's about relationships, guys. Relationships. Men act more hurt when a woman finally cheats back, though. What's that experience you're talking from? Yes, it is. Man cheat with them body. Women cheat with their emotions. Oh, she's at the jail. Okay. Cool. You know, you can always look back. I can't really find a poem that's worth reading on relationships. Let's see. Let's talk more about relationships and about joining families. So should we keep the topic relationships to the end of the year then? Basically around relationship. another topic. At which point of the ship do you have the difficult conversations? So once again, thank you guys for joining us. I'm going to be signing out. Keep them rolling for the next minute or so. Again, if you had a nice evening, if you enjoyed the podcast show, please give a thumbs up, guys. Thank you, Shanice, Tanya, Tonya, Atasha, Elena, Shishi, everyone that's joined in tonight. I appreciate you, Dawn. Thank you for your participation. Juanita, thank you as always. It was a pleasure having you. Just keep the comments rolling. I'm signing out to Shane, your host. Peace. Let's Talk Radio and Podcast. I forgot to mention, guys, does anyone want to call in? We actually do live call-ins. I'll probably add it for the next show. If you want to call in, you can. Feel free to call in. If you want the number. All right, if you'd like to call in, 954-997-0653. That's 954-997-0653. You can call in questions. Feel free.